Today, we're diving into one of the most fascinating stories in the world of numismatics. The Washington quarter dollar from 1987has skyrocketed to fame, with some examples fetching an incredible 4.4 million on the market. But what makes this coin so special? Let's explore its history, unique features, and why collectors are going crazy for it. First, a little background on the Washington quarter series. Introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth, this coin became an iconic symbol of American history. It was designed by John Flanagan, whose classic depiction of Washington remains a staple of U.S. coinage. Over the decades, minor design tweaks and production changes have made certain quarters highly collectible, and the 1987is one of the most sought after. So, what's the story behind the 1987 quarter? Minted at the Denver Mint, this coin doesn't seem extraordinary at first glance. Over 655 million quarters were produced that year, so why is this particular issue worth millions? The answer lies in its rarity, unique errors, and pristine condition. The Denver Mint produced the 1987 quarters as part of the regular circulation. However, a small batch of these coins ended up with a striking anomaly that makes them incredibly valuable. Experts believe that a misalignment during the minting process led to the creation of a double-die error, where the design appears slightly doubled under magnification. These errors are subtle but highly prized by collectors. But it's not just errors that make this coin valuable. The 1987 is also known for its exceptional condition in specific cases. A small number of these quarters were somehow preserved in mint state quality with perfect details, untouched by circulation. Coins graded as MS67 and above by professional grading services have been the ones setting record-breaking prices. The record-breaking sale that put this coin in the spotlight happened recently. An auction featuring a flawless 1987 quarter with the rare error brought in an astonishing 4.4 million. The bidding war among collectors highlighted just how coveted this coin has become. So, how can you tell if you have one of these million-dollar coins? First, look for the mint mark. The D under the year indicates it was minted in Denver. Next, examine the coin closely for signs of doubling on letters and numbers, particularly on the obverse side featuring Washington's profile. If you think you found something special, it's worth having your coin professionally graded and authenticated. Even if your 1987 quarter doesn't have the rare error or perfect condition, it can still hold value. Collectors are always looking for coins in good shape, and those graded slightly lower can still fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Why is this coin's value so high today? Part of it is the rarity of finding such a well-preserved example, but it's also about the increasing interest in numismatics. Coin collecting has become a booming hobby, with collectors willing to pay top dollar for unique and historical pieces. In conclusion, the Washington quarter dollar 1987 is more than just pocket change. It's a symbol of American history, a masterpiece of design, and for some lucky owners, a life-changing treasure. So the next time you're sorting through your change or digging into an old coin jar, keep an eye out for this incredible piece of history. Who knows? You might just strike gold or, in this case, silver and join the ranks of those who uncovered a $3.4 million treasure. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more fascinating coin stories. Today, we're diving into the fascinating story of the 1995 Washington quarter, a coin that has captured the imagination of collectors and investors alike. This seemingly ordinary quarter has skyrocketed in value, now worth an incredible $3.2 million on the market. So what makes this coin so special? Let's break down its history, unique features, and why it's become one of the most sought-after coins in the United States. The Washington quarter has been a staple of American currency since its introduction in 1932, honoring the legacy of George Washington. By 1995, millions of these quarters were being minted every year, making it seem unlikely that any one coin could stand out. However, the 1995, minted in Philadelphia, turned out to be far from ordinary. To understand its value, we first need to look at its history and production. The U.S. Mint struck an astonishing 1.1 billion Washington quarters in 1995. Among them were countless coins with no apparent flaws or distinguishing features. But, as with many rare and valuable coins, it's all about the exceptions, the ones that tell a different story. In the case of the 1995, collectors discovered a handful of coins with remarkable characteristics, some due to rare errors and others due to their pristine condition. One of the key factors that sets the 1995 apart is its rarity in mint state condition. Coins graded as MS67 and above by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC are exceptionally scarce. Out of the millions produced, only a minuscule number have survived without significant wear and tear. This rarity is compounded by the fact that in 1995, quarters were heavily used in daily transactions, making pristine examples even harder to come by. But it's not just the condition that makes this coin valuable. The 1995P is also famous for a few noteworthy errors. Some of these coins exhibit a doubled die obverse, where parts of the design such as Washington's profile or the inscriptions appear slightly doubled. This type of error occurs during the minting process when the coin is struck more than once, leading to a unique and highly collectible fall. Coins with this kind of error are incredibly rare and can fetch astronomical prices at auction. Another reason for the 1995P's immense value is its growing reputation among collectors. Over the years, the coin's mystique has grown as stories of record-breaking auction sales spread. It's no secret that collectors love a good story, and the 1995P has it all: rarity, beauty, and intrigue. Now, let's talk about the big number. Why is this coin worth $3.2 million today? The answer lies in the law of supply and demand. As the number of serious coin collectors increases, so does the competition for the rarest pieces. High-grade examples of the 1995P have become the crown jewel of many collections, driving up their price to astonishing heights. Add in the fact that these coins don't come up for sale often, and you've got a perfect storm for skyrocketing values. So how can you tell if you have a 1995P Washington quarter that's worth millions? Start by checking the coin's condition. Look for coins that have minimal scratches, strong luster, and sharp details. If you think your coin might be in mint state, it's worth sending it to a professional grading service for evaluation. Keep an eye out for those error coins as well, especially any signs of doubling on the obverse. Even minor errors can make a big difference in value. If you're lucky enough to own a 1995P Washington quarter in mint condition, congratulations, you might just be sitting on a fortune. But even if you don't, this story is a reminder of the incredible treasures hidden in plain sight. Who would have thought that a quarter, something we often overlook in our pocket change, could one day be worth millions? As we wrap up, I encourage you to check your coin collections, raid your piggy banks, and maybe even take a closer look at your pocket change. You never know when you might stumble upon a hidden gem like the 1995P Washington quarter. And if you find one, it could change your life forever. 星号 title: The Washington Quarter Dollar 1997D Coin, worth 3.1 美元 million. 星号 Welcome to our channel, where we uncover the hidden treasures in your coin collection. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of the Washington Quarter Dollar, focusing on the rare and highly sought-after 1997D coin. This coin, minted in Denver, has become a sensation among collectors due to its extraordinary history, unique features, and jaw-dropping value. With a current market worth of $3.1 million, it's a coin you'll want to check your change for. Let's explore what makes this coin so special and why it's capturing the attention of collectors and investors worldwide. The Washington Quarter Dollar has been a cornerstone of American coinage since its introduction in 1932. Originally created to commemorate the bicentennial of George Washington's birth, this coin was designed by sculptor John Flanagan and quickly became a staple of everyday commerce. Over the decades, it has undergone numerous changes in design, composition, and minting techniques, but the 1997D edition stands out as one of the most intriguing. Minted at the Denver Mint, the 1997D Washington Quarter Dollar is part of the clad composition era, made from a combination of copper and nickel. What sets this particular coin apart is not its materials but the rarity and unique characteristics of certain specimens. These coins were produced in high numbers like most modern quarters, but specific minting errors and exceptional qualities have elevated a handful of them to legendary status. One of the key reasons for the coin's astronomical value is its condition. Coins graded at the top tier by organizations like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, are in pristine, uncirculated condition. A perfect MS-70 grade is virtually unheard of for quarters from this period, making such specimens incredibly desirable to collectors. The 1997D is no exception, with only a few known examples achieving this level of preservation. Another factor contributing to the coin's value is the potential for rare minting errors. These errors can include double dies, off-center strikes, or other anomalies that occurred during the production process. For the 1997D Washington Quarter, certain coins display subtle variations in the mint mark or minor design irregularities that set them apart. These errors are a magnet for collectors, who are willing to pay a premium for unique pieces. The rarity of the 1997D Washington Quarter Dollar is further amplified by its low survival rate in mint condition. While millions were minted, most were circulated heavily, leading to wear and tear. Finding one in exceptional condition is like discovering a needle in a haystack, which explains why these coins command such high prices at auctions. The current market value of $3.1 million for the finest examples is a testament to the coin's significance in the numismatic world. This staggering price has been achieved thanks to competitive bidding among elite collectors who recognize the rarity and historical importance of this quarter. It's not just a coin, it's a piece of American history and a symbol of the art and craftsmanship of the Denver Mint. So, how can you identify if you have a valuable 1997 Washington quarter dollar? Start by examining the coin's condition. Look for minimal wear, sharp details, and a vibrant luster. Pay close attention to the mint mark, which should be a small D located on the reverse side, to the right of the eagle's tail feathers. If you suspect your coin might have minting errors, consider having it professionally graded and authenticated. Even if your 1997 quarter isn't in mint condition or doesn't feature rare errors, it's still a fascinating piece of American numismatic history. But if you're lucky enough to find one of these rare gems, you could be holding a fortune in your hands. The story of the 1997 Washington quarter dollar reminds us that everyday objects can sometimes carry extraordinary value. Whether you're a seasoned collector or someone just starting to explore the world of coins, keep an eye out for this remarkable quarter. Its legacy, rarity, and astronomical value make it a true treasure of American coinage. Thanks for joining us today as we uncover the secrets of the 1997 Washington quarter dollar. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update on rare and valuable coins. Let us know in the comments if you found any rare quarters in your collection. Who knows? You might just have the next $1 million coin sitting in your pocket. Happy hunting! Today, we're diving into the fascinating history and mind-blowing value of the 1997 Washington quarter dollar, a coin that could turn your ordinary collection into a fortune. Let's start with the basics. The Washington quarter has been a cornerstone of American currency since 1932. This iconic coin was first introduced to honor George Washington's 200th birthday and has remained a symbol of American pride and history ever since. The quarter underwent various design changes over the years, but in 1997, something extraordinary happened that would forever change the value of this specific coin. The 1997 Washington quarter dollar was minted in Philadelphia during a pivotal year for U.S. coinage. This was the first year of the Woorth State Quarters program, an initiative by the U.S. Mint that captured the essence of each state's unique history and culture. While millions of quarters were produced, some of them from the Philadelphia Mint turned out to be incredibly special. So, what makes the 1997 Washington quarter so valuable? It's all about rarity, errors, and collector demand. This coin stands out because of a rare minting error. Some quarters from this year were struck with a unique die misalignment or a double die obverse error, which means the front design appears slightly doubled. These minting errors were not intentional and were caught late in the production process, resulting in only a few coins with these unique features making it into circulation. But it's not just the error that makes this coin valuable. Its historical significance and role in launching the state quarters program add a layer of appeal for collectors and investors alike. The combination of rarity, demand, and historical importance has skyrocketed the value of this coin over the years. Now, here's the jaw-dropping part. The current market value of the 1997 Washington quarter dollar, especially those with the minting errors, is an astonishing $3.3 million. Yes, you heard that right. A coin that was originally worth just 25 cents is now one of the most sought-after pieces in the numismatic world. Imagine finding one of these treasures in your spare change. It's like winning the lottery. So, how can you tell if you have a valuable 1997 Washington quarter? Start by looking at the coin under good lighting. Check the date and mint mark carefully. The P mint mark, which indicates it was minted in Philadelphia, can be found on the obverse side near Washington's ponytail. Then, examine the coin closely for any signs of doubling on the letters or numbers, especially on Liberty and In God We Trust. Even slight imperfections can make a huge difference in the coin's value. If you think you found one, don't clean the coin or handle it excessively. Cleaning can damage the surface and reduce its value. Instead, consult a professional numismatist or a reputable grading service like PCGS or NGC to get your coin authenticated and graded. Higher grades, such as mint state or proof, can dramatically increase the coin's market value. But even if you don't have one of these rare quarters in your possession, the story of the 1997 Washington quarter serves as a reminder to pay attention to your pocket change. The world of coins is full of surprises, and treasures can often be found in the most unexpected places. So, next time you come across a 1999 quarter, take a closer look. Who knows? You might be holding a $3.3 million jackpot in your hand. Share this video with your friends and family and encourage them to check their coins too. Who wouldn't want to find a fortune in their pocket? Thank you for joining me on this incredible journey into the world of rare coins. If you enjoyed this video, Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more fascinating stories about coins that could make you rich. See you next time, and happy coin hunting! Today, we're diving into a coin that might just be sitting in your collection right now, worth a staggering $3.6 million. Yes, you heard that right. The 100EP Washington quarter dollar has become one of the most sought-after and valuable coins on the market. In this video, we're going to explore its incredible history, the reason behind its value, and how you could potentially strike it rich with this rare piece of US currency. So, let's jump right in and discover what makes the 100EP Washington quarter so special. First, let's take a step back in time to understand the history of the Washington quarter dollar. This coin has been in circulation since 1932, and it features a stunning portrait of George Washington, the first president of the United States. Designed by John Flanagan, the obverse of the quarter has remained largely unchanged for decades, symbolizing Washington's leadership and dedication to the nation. The reverse of the coin, however, has seen some changes over the years. In 1898, the U.S. Mint started a series of state quarters, featuring designs representing each of the woorth states. But in 2001, the series came to a close with the final state quarters, including the design for New York, North Carolina, and Rhode Island. These quarters featured beautiful, state-specific reverse designs, showcasing iconic symbols of each state. However, the real star of today's video is the 100EP Washington quarter, minted in Philadelphia. While most 100EP quarters were mass-produced, a very rare variety exists with a minting error that has turned it into a collector's dream. So, why is this coin worth a jaw-dropping $1.9 million? Well, the 100EP Washington quarter dollar gained its immense value due to a minting error that makes it incredibly rare. While most of the quarters from this year are quite common, a small number were produced with a major flaw. They were struck using a die that resulted in a unique double strike pattern. This error, known as the double strike Washington quarter, gives the coin an unusual appearance, with the image of George Washington appearing twice on the obverse. The detail of this error makes the coin extremely sought after by collectors and numismatists alike. Since only a handful of these double strike coins exist, they have become highly prized for their rarity and their distinctive, unique look. It's important to note that not every 100EP Washington quarter is worth millions. In fact, most of them are still only worth face value. But if you happen to find one of these rare double-struck coins in your collection or in your pocket change, you could be holding onto a piece of history worth millions. Now, let's talk numbers. If you manage to find a 100EP Washington quarter with that distinct double-strike error, you could be looking at a current market value of $1.9 million. This astronomical figure might sound too good to be true, but it has been verified by recent auctions and private sales where this rare coin has fetched record-breaking prices. The value of this coin has skyrocketed due to its rarity and the strong demand from collectors. The 100EP Washington quarter with this minting error is considered one of the most valuable quarters in existence today. The demand for rare coins continues to grow, and as time goes on, the value of this unique piece of history is only expected to increase. However, it's important to mention that the condition of the coin plays a major role in determining its value. A quarter in excellent, near-mint condition will always fetch a higher price compared to one with heavy wear or damage. So, if you happen to stumble upon one of these coins, make sure to have it professionally graded and authenticated to get an accurate market valuation. Now, you're probably wondering how to identify if you have one of these valuable double-strike 100EP quarters. The key is to look closely at the obverse of the coin, specifically around the portrait of George Washington. If you see two distinct images of Washington, one slightly offset from the other, you may have a double strike error on your hands. The images on these coins are not aligned perfectly, which gives the coin its unique and rare appearance. If the coin looks like it has two faces of Washington, with one image appearing faint or doubled, you might just be in luck. It's also important to check the overall condition of the coin. A well-preserved example will be far more valuable than a worn or damaged one, so be sure to handle it carefully and get it graded by a professional numismatist. If you find yourself in possession of a 100EP Washington quarter with the rare double strike error, you might be wondering how to sell or auction the coin. The best way to get the highest value for your coin is to work with a reputable auction house or coin dealer who specializes in rare and valuable coins. Many of these dealers can help authenticate the coin, provide a professional grade, and list it for sale at the most appropriate market price. Before selling, make sure to do your research and find out if there have been any recent sales of similar coins. This will help you gauge the current market demand and ensure that you're getting the best price possible. The 100EP Washington quarter dollar is a shining example of how rare minting errors can turn an ordinary coin into a small fortune. If you happen to find one of these double-struck beauties, you could be holding onto a coin worth millions of dollars. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, it's always worth checking your pocket change for hidden treasures like this. Remember to keep an eye out for the 2DD Washington quarter with the double strike error, and who knows, you might just be the next lucky person to strike it rich. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more amazing coin stories and tips. Until next time, happy hunting. Today, we have something really special to talk about: the Washington quarter dollar 2D coin. A coin that could be worth 星号 millions, 星号 if you have the right one. Yes, you heard that right, 美元 3.7 million. Stick around as we dive into its history, rarity, and why it's worth so much in today's market. Before we get into the crazy value of the 206 Washington quarter, let's take a step back and talk about what makes this coin so unique. You might be thinking, isn't the 206 Washington quarter just a regular coin from the US Mint? Well, not quite. There's a hidden treasure here that most people miss, and today, we're going to uncover it. The 206 Washington quarter dollar is part of the State Quarters program, a project that ran from 1999 to 2001, releasing 5 new quarters every year to celebrate each state in the US. The 206 quarters, which represent the states of Nevada, Nebraska, and North Dakota, were released with a fresh new look, but they still maintain the classic Washington design. On the obverse side, you'll find George Washington, the first president of the United States, just like on every Washington quarter since 1932. But here's the thing, while most of these coins are worth just 20 cents, there's a small subset of 206 coins that have become highly valuable. You see, not all of these coins were minted in the usual way. Now, let's talk about what makes this coin so rare and valuable. Most people assume the 206 quarter is just another coin, but here's the catch. During the minting process, some of these coins were struck with 星号 double die 星号, which means that some of the details were imprinted twice during the production. This double die error made certain coins incredibly rare and valuable to collectors. On a regular 206 Washington quarter, you'll see typical wear and tear, but on the error coins, the double die strike creates a visible, extra image in places like Washington's eye, the stars, and sometimes even the lettering. These double die errors aren't easy to find, which is why they can command huge prices at auction. So, why is this coin worth 星号 美元 3.7 million 星号? The answer lies in just how rare these double die error coins are. While most 206 Washington quarters are worth just a quarter, the ones with this error are far fewer in number, and those that have been verified by experts fetch astronomical prices. So, how can you tell if you have one of these rare $3.7 million coins? Great question. First, look closely at the details of your 206 Washington quarter. If you notice any doubling in the design, like a second, slightly offset image of George Washington's eye, his cheek, or the stars around the coin, then you might be holding a gold mine. Here's a tip: use a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe to examine your coin carefully. Focus on the fine details around the date and the lettering. If you notice any visible signs of doubling, you may have found an error coin. Now, I know what you're thinking. How can I be sure if my coin is worth millions? Well, the first step is to get your coin authenticated. Coin authentication experts will inspect your coin to verify its authenticity and grade. A coin with this type of error, especially if it's in mint condition, could be worth a fortune. Once your coin is authenticated and graded, you'll know its true value. Higher grades with clear doubling errors are the ones that fetch the highest prices. Keep in mind that the condition of the coin is just as important as the error itself. A well-preserved, high-grade coin will be worth much more than a worn or damaged one. Now, before you go rushing off to check your change jar, let me remind you that not every 206 Washington quarter will make you a millionaire. But knowing what to look for could definitely help you spot a valuable coin among your collection. To increase your chances of finding rare coins, keep an eye out for certain types of errors in your collection. Coins from certain years, especially those that were minted in high quantities, are more likely to have production mistakes, making them more valuable to collectors. If you're new to coin collecting, it's a good idea to start with a trusted guide or book on US coinage. And remember, always store your coins in a safe place, and if you do think you found a rare one, get it appraised. You never know, your next coin could be worth more than you think. To wrap things up, the Washington quarter dollar 206 with the double die error is a true treasure for any serious collector. With a potential market value of $3.7 million, this coin is a shining example of why coin collecting can be such an exciting and profitable hobby. If you happen to find one, you could be holding a piece of US history that's worth far more than its face value. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more amazing coin discoveries. And let us know in the comments if you ever found a rare coin or had an incredible coin-related story. See you next time, and happy hunting! In today's video, we're diving into a fascinating coin with a staggering value. That's right, we're talking about the Xinghao Washington Quarter Dollar 3.13 Xinghao, a coin that could potentially be worth a whopping Xinghao 3.8 million Xinghao if it's the right type. Stick around to find out why this coin is so special and how it earned such a hefty price tag. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a newcomer to the world of rare coins, today's video is one you won't want to miss. If you love discovering hidden treasures in your own pocket change, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for more amazing coin discoveries. Let's start with some history. The Washington Quarter was first introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Initially, this design was meant to be a temporary one, but it ended up becoming one of the most iconic coins in American numismatics history. Designed by John Flanagan, the quarter features a left-facing profile of President George Washington on the obverse, with the classic eagle in flight on the reverse. Fast forward to 1990, when the U.S. Mint introduced the Xinghao 50 State Quarters program Xinghao. This was a huge deal and changed the way quarters were collected and admired. Since then, Washington quarters have been part of numerous commemorative series, each one reflecting key moments in American history. Now, let's zoom in on the 3.13 Washington Quarter Dollar. This particular coin was minted in Philadelphia and is part of a series that celebrated the national parks of America, a theme that started in 2010. The 3.13 release included the Xinghao White Mountain National Forest Quarter Xinghao, which represents the stunning natural beauty of New Hampshire's White Mountain Range. Featuring a detailed image of the Xinghao Old Man of the Mountain Xinghao, a famous rock formation that was once a symbol of New Hampshire, this coin struck a deep chord with collectors. But what makes the 3.13 so valuable? Well, that's where things get really interesting. While most 3.13 Washington quarters are fairly common and circulate in daily transactions, there's a specific error coin that has sent the value skyrocketing, and I'm talking about a rare Xinghao die crack Xinghao error. These coins have a distinctive crack in the die that created an unusual, dramatic design flaw. This particular die crack error adds a unique feature that makes the coin highly desirable among collectors. The rarity and historical significance of the 3.13 Washington Quarter with this die crack has made it one of the most coveted pieces in modern numismatics. But it doesn't stop there. Due to its scarcity, collectors have been willing to pay up to Xinghao 3.8 million Xinghao for a single specimen. So, what's behind the $3.8 million price tag? Well, it all comes down to rarity and condition. You see, coins with such unique errors are extremely hard to come by. The market for rare coins, particularly those with minting flaws, can drive prices to astronomical levels, especially when there's only a handful of them in circulation. Collectors understand that this is not just a coin, it's a piece of American history. As the years pass and fewer examples of the 3.13 Washington Quarter with the die crack error remain, its value continues to climb. And with demand high for unique and well-preserved examples, $3.8 million could soon be the standard for these coins at auction. So, how do you know if you have one of these rare, valuable quarters in your collection? First, it's important to check your 3.13 quarters closely for the die crack error. These coins can often be found in rolls, mint sets, or even in circulation. If you think you have one, you should take it to a professional coin grader for authentication. Remember, even though the 3.13 Washington Quarter with a die crack error could be worth millions, you should still be cautious when buying or selling rare coins. Always ensure that you're dealing with a reputable source, and don't be afraid to get expert advice. To sum it up, the 3.13 Washington Quarter Dollar is much more than just a typical coin. It's a rare treasure, and the die crack error has made it one of the most valuable coins in the market today, with a price tag that could reach up to $3.8 million. If you come across one of these beauties, you could be holding a fortune in your hands. Thanks for watching today's video. If you enjoy learning about the incredible value and history behind the 3.13 Washington Quarter, make sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more coin stories. And, of course, don't forget to hit the notification bell so you won't miss any of our future videos on rare and valuable coins. Until next time, happy hunting, and keep checking your change.